Happy holidays, and welcome to the second virtual holiday tradition show at Motlow, held by the Smyrna Entertainment Arts and Media Club. I am Megan Goble, president of the Scene Club, and your host for this year's show. We hope you join us in celebrating this year as we have performances including readings, music, content with gaming, and virtual art by Motlow students and staff. I would like to start out with sharing something I wrote about what the holidays mean to me. As a child, I did not grow up with many material items. This meant that I did not gather as many toys and new gaming consoles as my peers at school. At the time, I felt embarrassed and ashamed. Now, I see it as gaining insight to the lives of others. Although I did not have everything, I did have some privileges over others. During the holidays, I became thankful. Thankful to have shelter, thankful to have food, and thankful to receive anything at all. I started to see the nature of humans and how some of them wanted to help others. The holidays are all about togetherness to me. One night after last-minute Christmas shopping, we went to eat at the Waffle House. A man had a conversation with my mother, and then he paid for our dinner. While this gesture may seem small to others, it meant the world to a family barely getting by with their funds. I will never forget the kind heart and warm smile the man showed us. Other times we felt included was when churches and programs thought about us. Although we weren't necessarily affiliated with these things, they still showed us kindness. While poverty was a hardship my family faced, I am thankful to have met selfless people along the way. I have met good-hearted people during any time of the year, but I cannot complain about seeing a rise of kindness during the holidays. I can only hope that my words will encourage you to show a random act of kindness to someone during the holiday season and the days after that. You never know who you will leave a mark on. Even if you believe you do not have the wealth to share, you do have the richness of your kindness. Share that wealth. Our next segment includes a performance of Mary Did You Know by the talented Scene Club Vice President, Tatiana Diallo.
Did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation. Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
Next, I would like to introduce Secretary and Treasurer of the Sing Club, Mary Hill. Mary attends the Motlow Smyrna campus and is an art major with an English minor. She will be sharing her amazing art with us.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm currently the Secretary Treasurer to the Motlow Scene Club here at the Smyrna campus. I decided that for my part at the holiday show, I wanted to display some of my art. This past December, I came down with COVID-19, and one of the ways that I coped with my temporary illness was I started painting. I've always loved art since I was a child, and recently on TikTok, a very popular form of art came about called glass art. It's when you take a piece of glass off of a picture canvas and you paint on a picture. First, I want to show you some of my canvas designs that I did just the past couple of years. This is a willow tree. I found a tutorial on YouTube and I wanted to try my hand at doing a large canvas painting. And I ended up using Q-tips to make these very beautiful flowers. And this is one of my favorite pieces. It was displayed in our very last talent show just a couple years ago. This is one of my largest pieces to date. This is my old high school bulldog mascot. His name was Murphy. In honor of him passing away a few years ago when I was in high school, we ended up doing these beautiful paintings to honor this dog that we'd come to love and think as a member of our own family. Now, on to my glass art. This is one of my smallest pieces that I've done to date. Many of you will recognize him as Diallo, a villain from the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. On TikTok, I saw that a new trend popping out on top of glass art was doing these very lovely and very unique designs based off of Apple Music. So I chose a song, Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold, and I thought it was a very appropriate song for Diablo, so I decided to put it on this cute little canvas, and I'm very proud of this. My second one is also from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is Trishuna, Diablo's daughter. She's one of my favorite characters. I especially love her beautiful pink hair and her outfit design with the mathematic symbols. I also really loved doing her beautiful bright green eyes. This one is one of my more recent additions to my collection. This is Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. I'm a really big fan of his character. He's very sinister, I might say, and of course, he always seems to be scheming or up to something. And finally, I'd like to show you my favorite piece of my entire collection. This is Shota Aizawa from the most famous anime right now, My Hero Academia. He's one of my favorite teachers and educators in the entire show, and I love him dearly. So of course, I had to paint him.
Up next will be our gifted Scene Club graphics director, Neo McLeod. Neo is a mass communications major at the Motlow Smyrna campus. Neo will be reading an original poem called Nightshades from Mr. Foster.
Hi, my name is Neo McLeod, and I'm currently the graphics director for the Motlow State Scene Club. I wrote this poem last year during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, and now I'd like to dedicate to those who don't always get to have a happy holiday season, because of those we don't have any. This is Nightshades from Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster said many things to me in my youth, that their stories are written onto our souls and that he'll be gone before we knew it. I remember a very blue and rainy day when I was young, and his only advice was change blue to green. Mr. Foster said many things to me in my youth. I remember when Jonah moved across the way. I was full of glee and told Mr. Foster of my new friend and that he'll be gone before we knew. Looking out at the garden, I remember he said, "One day those plants will be made of me." I cried when Mr. Foster said many things to me in my youth. Mr. Foster told me about his soul, how years of love and pain took a toll from him, and that he'd be gone before we knew. It was a sunny day when we buried Mr. Foster in the garden. People didn't think my brother was the same after he lost her. When he was alive, Mr. Foster said many things to me in my youth, and that he'd be gone before we knew. Thank you.
Our next presentation will include a holiday world with a Christmas house and all the trimmings by visually impaired student Alexandria Williams.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be touring for you all my Christmas house that I've made. I know it's only November, but I made this myself, and you guys can copy the idea if you want. But yeah, let's go in and see what we have. So I made this in my bohemian house. So when you walk in, you have the snowman, big giant floaty thingy with the rug and our radio up here. You can see the balcony of the beautiful night sky. I'll turn it today and later on. As you walk in, here are the living room. Like, here's the living room. We got the beautiful decorative Christmas tree that I have decorated. Peppermint rug. We got two of these comfortable chairs on either side. We got these little streamer light thingies up on top of the ceiling, and I also put these little snowflake decorations on each side of the wall. Coming in, you have the bathroom. So here's the bathroom. I put all the furniture in here, the appliances white. So we got a sink, toilet, and bathtub with our toilet dispenser. Yes, they have a flat screen in the bathroom, of course. There's their mirror, and I also put a leaf plant up here. I know it clashes in with the wall, but it's there. Here's like their little peppermint light, and here's their other peppermint light over here, and another wall plant up there. Moving right along.
Up next will be Professor Bob Fitzgerald from the accounting department to play guitar for us and sing Little Toy Trains.
Hi, I'm Bob Fitzgerald. I teach accounting here at the Smyrna campus. I'm going to play a song that I used to sing to my sons back when they were but youngsters before Christmas. They're grown up and on their way now, but this is a song that Glenn Campbell recorded on his Christmas album back in the late 60s. It's called Little Toy Trains. Little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? So close your eyes, listen to the skies. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle in the jingle bells, ringing little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? So close your eyes, listen to the skies. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle in the jingle bells, ringing little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed?
Next up is Assistant Professor of Mass Communications, Charles Whiting. He is also a songwriter, composer, writer, and author. He will be sharing a video of his song, The Littlest Star, a Christmas song.
God reached in his pocket long ago to hang the stars out in a row, but the littlest star was left within, down in God's pocket, close to him. He cried, "Dear Lord, don't leave me behind. I'm a star, I need to shine." But he was left in the pocket dark. It almost broke his poor little heart. Don't worry, little star, you'll be just fine. You too will have your time to shine. Don't lose your sparkle, don't be blue. I have a special place for you. The years flew by, the centuries came, the littlest star began to wane. His tears fell like morning dew. He thought his chance to shine was through. But one cold night he heard a sound. The hand of God was reaching down. Little star, alone and blue, did you think I'd forgotten you? Don't worry, little star, you'll be just fine. Now it's time for you to shine. Brighten your luster, don't be blue. I have a special task for you. I've saved you for this special night. Come let me polish up your light. Go swiftly to the eastern lands and lead 3 kings to Bethlehem. Then the littlest star lit up the night. His tears were gone, his face was bright. And he led 3 wise men from afar, and the littlest star became the brightest star. And the littlest star became the brightest star. And the littlest star became the Christmas star, became the Christmas star.
Next is Assistant Professor Robert Davenport of Speech from the Motlow Smyrna campus. He has been teaching speech communication classes at various colleges and universities for 20 plus years. For 39 years, he has been singing barbershop harmony. He currently sings with the Music City Chorus in Nashville. He really enjoys performing during the holiday season and will be singing "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year" for us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Davenport, and I teach speech classes here at Motlow, the Smyrna campus, and I'm a co-advisor for the Sing Club. But not only do I teach, but I also, as my side hobby, sing barbershop harmony. Of course, I enjoy performing all during the year, but especially during the holiday season. So I hope that I give you some cheer and joy by singing "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year." It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all, with parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year, the most wonderful time of the year. Much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Last but not least, I would like to once again welcome Librarian Paige Hendrickson to end our show with a lovely tune. She will be singing the Christmas song.
Holiday greetings from Motlow campus. I'm Paige Hendrickson, the campus librarian, and I'll be singing the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you for watching the 2021 virtual Motlow Holiday Traditions Show, presented by Seam Club. Happy holidays!
This year, I hope you focus on the importance of the holidays and not on the material items. Happy holidays.
And from the Seam Club and myself, we wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I'll be seeing you guys in 2022.
Happy holidays. I hope that our show brings your family more into the Christmas spirit.
And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Enjoy the time with your family. Get out, see the sparkling lights. Just enjoy the holiday season. And then we'll look forward to seeing you in 2022.
May your holidays be filled with rest, lots of good food, but most of all, good health. Happy holidays, everybody.